So hey guys, so in this video we're going to pretty much finish off the rest of our view, and we're going to go a few steps ahead in this as well. So we've implemented our controller and now we're going to import it. So from controller, import controller. So we're going to import the controller class that we created, and then we're going to implement that into our view. So go to main page. Then here we're going to say self.controller equals controller. As you can see, the parent widget for the controller is going to be the view. This will give our controller access to the methods of this view. And ideally in this case, that means all of these should be private, but we're not going to do that. Okay, so then what we're going to do now, so remember I told you that the controller is not going to have any direct access to updating any of the view widgets. It's going to do it indirectly through methods of the view. So what we're going to do, we're just going to create a few, and these are going to become clearer later when we're actually creating our password cracker or our dictionary attack. Okay, so let's create our methods. So let's go right down to the bottom here, I guess. Okay, so the first one we're going to have is def. It's going to be public, so no underscore at the front. Insert underscore text underscore message, self, message, and then we're going to have a keyword called update underscore idle equals false. Now this can be a lot clearer later on, this update underscore idle, but effectively what it is when you're running something on Tkinter, a very long process, what will happen is the Tkinter window will freeze. Now, if you use update idle for the particular task, then it will prevent the window from freezing, so it will refresh itself. And we're going to be using like concurrencies because we're going to be using threading. So we're going to need the UI to be constantly updated to show the user what's happening. So then self.text underscore output dot insert and then like a message. So we're going to do that in the F string. So it's going to take in the message and then just a new line. So effectively what this is going to do is, wait one sec, let me just finish it off. Self.text underscore output dot C. And so this C button, this is going to scroll right down to the bottom of our text box. So the user can always see the latest entry. And I'll give a quick demo on that as well. So if update underscore idle, then self.text underscore output dot update underscore idle tasks. And this effectively prevents the GUI from freezing. Okay, so let's just run our code. Okay, so effectively what's going to happen is our script's going to be telling the user information, and the C end at the end, that's going to keep scrolling down so the user can always see the latest thing that's happening. So that's what that's going to do. Okay. Okay, and the next one is going to be display the message box. So this is just a wrapper that will enable us to display any information from the controller directly into the message box. It's going to do so indirectly through the view. Okay, so if, actually wait, I shouldn't even necessarily call this type. It's not really good practice to do so. Let's just call this m underscore type for message type. If m underscore type equals show error, then message box dot show error. The title is going to equal to error. It's just going to show an error message. The message itself is going to equal the message that we decide to put in through the controller. Okay. Otherwise, it's going to be message box dot show info. So it's going to show like an info box. The title is going to be called information, and the message is going to be the message. Okay, so this is this one done. And just on the type, so Python already has a type function, and it's bad practice to like name your variables or functions after ones that are already native to Python. So Python, like print, it would be bad for me to do def print, for example, one already exists in Python, or the interpreter. Okay, so we're going to do another one. So def underscore clear underscore text underscore output. Okay, and self dot text underscore output dot delete, then 1.0 and end. So this is effectively going to delete everything in the text box. So if there's any information in the text box, what running this method will do is it will completely clear the output. So we're going to clear it periodically so that we don't have too much data inside it. Okay, and then the last one we're going to have is to launch the actual dictionary attack. So this is that button that we had earlier. So we're going to call it define underscore launch underscore dictionary underscore attack. And now the reason why this is private is because this is going to be ran through the button command. So we can pass quickly here, and we can just link this to the commands that we have. So we should have one more command left here, launch attack. And we're going to put command equal to self dot launch dictionary attack. And then we can remove this final command that we haven't implemented. Okay, so scroll down. And just thinking we can do this in the next episode, or the next video, the next part of the tutorial series. We're going to then begin to implement this, at least roughly, and then we're going to fully implement it. So that's all for now. In the next one.